What's up, everybody? Happy CRS 2023. We are live at the Omni Hotel with the backstage pass from Kirsty Krause. This is...
We're here. Brandon Morrell here, live CRS, the
Yes.
Omni Hotel.
And we have Ryan Griffin with us. We're so excited. There's so much music to be celebrated. And let's get right to it. So, latest single came out March 24th. Is coming out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Where am I in dates? March 24th coming out. We're right around the corner. What I Live For. Talk to us about it. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, so What I Live For, we're kind of coming off of Salt, Lime, and Tequila last year and releasing an EP, and last year was insane, and this year I'm so pumped to be releasing new music, March 24th. What I Live For is a song that I wrote with two of my buddies in town, and I just came in with this idea. I was like, we all have different things that we live for. I live for my family, I live for my wife, and we all kind of connected on that and wrote What I Live For. And it kind of has this like Golden Road, Keith Urban vibe to it that I was really into in that moment.
I love that.
So I'm really excited.
Yes, and coming off your last single, Salt, Lime, and Tequila, I have heard the songwriter perform it. I have heard you perform it live, actually, in my home state of Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes.
Q106 put you up on the stage for Taste of Madison,
Yep.
and people were dancing and singing along with you. How cool is it to be live performing, having people sing your songs back to you?
It's the coolest because I've been doing this for a little bit, and it's like that's what you try to get to that point.
Yeah.
Like people knowing your song, people singing it back to you, and it like connecting in that way, and it connecting to their life. It's really cool. Taste of Madison was one of the coolest shows too because you're like right at the Capitol.
Yeah,
right.
it's
I
very
remember
pretty.
there was this like there was a stoplight right there that I could see from the stage. And it was
Just
like
watching it
flashing.
change. Yeah. They don't shut down the stoplights. That's the funny part.
No.
But
And my little like ADD squirrel personality, I was like focusing on the stoplight and then like, oh God, I'm playing a show.
Yes, I love it. And so many people we're celebrating CRS, so we're celebrating the radio stations. The radio stations have made it possible for you to come out and tour and have people sing your songs back to you. So shout out to them. Yes.
Amazing. Thank you guys.
I love everything you did with the EP, Slow Down Sunrise. We talked about Salt, Lime, Tequila. Summer on it had a good feel to really set the tone for the album. Talk about the writing, and you had some great lyrics that went into it too yourself, probably included with co-writing on there too. Summer on it, and kind of build on that Salt, Lime, Tequila and just the feel of it because people are now taking vacations. I kind of consider this a vacation too for me, but it's
It's
cool.
a working vacation.
It's a working vacation, it is. And then 2 weeks I'll be in Phoenix out there playing golf, having fun. But this is a feel-good song as we enter now into, spring and summer months, and this is getting people, the talk's out there, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you, dude. The funniest thing about Summer on it, I don't think I've ever actually told anybody this, is that before my write, I had to run and do an errand. And I'm walking through this like sporting goods store, and there was this sign sitting like right under some like lounge chairs or something, like beach chairs, and it said, "Put a little summer on it." And I took a picture of it, and I was like, "That's brilliant!"
That's all,
and I
yes.
went into my write like 30 minutes later, and I was like, "Guys, I got it." And the melody just popped out, and yeah, man, you never know where the inspiration is going to come from.
Also, hear like that off the album too. For me, it was like,
Dude,
just
you
that
like
cool
that
vibe.
one? You
Well,
like that
look,
one? Yeah.
we listen to it. We listen to stuff on here. We do our homework on this show. I tell people that all the time.
I appreciate
But
that.
it's a great, summer vibe, feel good song to it, kind of party song.
Yeah, dude, I'm a Florida boy, so I grew up on in Fort Lauderdale, in the Keys, on the beach, on a boat, on the water. So this was easy for me to pull from,
So did you fish?
I did, yeah.
Everyone from Florida fishes. It's like
Yeah.
what I've learned.
We are avid fishermen, like our family.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a house down in Key Largo, and every weekend growing up, we'd be on the boat fishing.
What's your favorite fish to catch?
Oh, mahi, dolphin,
Okay.
whatever you want to call them, El
So
Dorado.
tasty.
I do. My favorite fish to eat though is yellowtail.
They're
Okay.
good.
Love
Oh,
yellow.
yes, they're good.
Like
Yeah.
tuna.
I did a deep sea fishing trip one time, and I'll never forget. Went fishing for shark out there, blacktip, down in Key West, and it was one of the best experiences I ever had. Captain of the boat, my buddy Dan Zier, Fishing Keys down there.
What up, Dan?
FishingKeys.com. You probably heard of it. He's a captain
Dude.
of the boat guy. He's good, but he takes you in all the little places, went to all the different types of the water out there, and I thought it was just some of the best fishing I did. But while we were fishing for shark, we dropped for yellowtail.
Yeah.
And just pulled a lot of them in and just ate them.
Out
Took them to a
back,
local
yep.
restaurant, had fun.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
dude,
sitting here
that's
with Ryan
awesome.
Griffin, avid fisherman over here, also named Rolling Stone's 10 new country artists you need to know, which is awesome. So you
Amen.
attended Belmont, and then you won the Country Music Showcase internship with Broken Bow.
Yeah.
Whoa. And from there, went on tour with Jason Aldean. Okay, so
feels
talk
like a
to us
lifetime
about,
Well,
well, yeah, like what'd you learn from Jason? What was it like being, on tour and just like watching his show every night and just talk to us about that whole experience.
what was amazing is that I actually understood the power of country radio at that point, because
Once again,
no, for real, because in that moment, like, we started touring, I went out there with him, and I wasn't really his tour manager. I was just like out there, extra hands. I was going to go out there for a weekend because he was playing Billy Bob's, and he came into the label and he was like,
nice.
I'm playing the biggest show of my life, Billy Bob's. Hey, we got a bus. He was so excited about that. He was like,
awesome.
hey, Griff, you
Wow.
want to come out and like extra hands? And so I went out there. Next thing you know, I'm out there for 8 months with him. Ended up kind of taking that tour manager position. But watching his show go from 50 people to just a line wrapped around every venue that we played or that he played, it was literally once Hicktown hit radio.
Yeah.
It switched
Then
like that.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I love that. It's incredible to be able to watch, and now it's happening for you.
Yeah.
So this is super cool.
It's super full circle. The other thing I learned from him, honestly, was like, it's from the top down. So like how
It's
you
all about
treat
the
your
leader,
how you treat your people, and that's how your people are going to treat the other people. And it's all about it's the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Back to the title of that EP, because another one people need to kind of go here if you hadn't heard it already.
Make sure
Slow
to
Down
go check it
Sunrise.
out.
Yeah, dude.
Feel good ballad, feel good just song. Makes me think of the time change we're in now. So it's like, please slow, because we love the extra daylight time. And of course, in the morning, you just want to have that good feel of great sunrise, cup of coffee. Tell us a little bit about that one, the writing, and of course the story behind it.
Yeah, Slow Down Sunrise, I wrote with Ava and John Marlin. And that song, I literally sat down, had the guitar, started playing, and then started humming that melody. And Ava started kind of filling in the blanks. And it was, John turns around, starts building a track. It was just like one of those moments where the creativity was really flowing in the room. And it was the idea of like, man, just slow down sunrise, take your time, moonlight. I want to spend as much time in this moment as I can, And typically that's around a girl or a relationship,
No. So she also had another really cool collaboration with Jay DeMarcus of Rascal Flatts, a Christmas song.
So he's
Little
actually
Saint
the head of my label.
Okay, that
So
makes
Jay
sense,
called
yeah.
me and was like, yo, I'm starting a country label. I want you to be the flagship artist. I'd only met Jay
awesome.
once or twice. We had written,
You must have made an
and
impression, you know what I mean?
come
Like,
to
what a
find
phone
out,
call.
I guess I did.
Yeah. I love that.
But it's been so cool, like getting to talk about like a wealth of knowledge and somebody who has done it all. They've sold more records than I can't even imagine. But it was so cool to get in the studio with him, and he's co-produced What I Live For and the stuff that we're coming out with, the EP.
Nice.
And doing this Christmas song with him was just a blast. It was kind of the beginning of our creative process together,
I love that.
I want to get the story behind Love Don't, another one y'all put out 2021.
Yep.
Another just great writing out there, some of the best songs.
Yes.
Developed from the writing itself. Tell us all about
And
that.
then we'll get into some rapid fire.
Yeah, okay. So Love Dont's actually one of my favorite songs. It's super personal to me because when I met my wife, she was into this like soccer player dude. I met her in both went to Belmont, so I met her in college. And she was just like all about this dude, and we were good friends. And I was like, I think I'm getting friend zoned right now, basically.
Oh.
And so this guy would only call like, at midnight or late or whatever. He was only wanting one thing. And so I was sitting back and like, come on, girl, like that ain't love. Like
I'm your
that's
guy.
not
I'm your
right.
guy.
And so that's where the inspiration from that song came from.
Love it. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Rapid fire. You want to start it off?
Yes,
Let's do it.
Bring
Okay.
it.
Do it.
Favorite spot to eat in Nashville? Rapid fire, go.
Valentino's Italian.
Okay. He knows.
Yeah,
he
it's old
knows.
school. It's good.
All right, let's do this. Because I love sports and music and time together.
Yeah, man.
Favorite sports teams? Who do you root for?
Oh, I'm a Florida boy, man. Gators.
Gators.
Yeah.
Should know.
Yeah.
SEC tournament too, no doubt.
All right. What is the name of the first song that you ever sang on stage?
a song called "If I Didn't Feel," that I wrote about my grandfather passing.
It was a
I know
song
it's
you
a little
wrote?
dark, but
It was so good. I love that.
All right, favorite toppings on pizza just for Ryan Griffin. What are you putting on?
You're gonna order pizza
oh, dude,
for you.
there's a place out in Nolensville that slices the meatballs and puts it on there, and it's
I
like
need to check this out.
it's so good. So
I
yes.
love it. I love it. And so we're looking up to coming up to a new single, What
Yep.
I Live For, March 24th. Mark your calendars. Follow Ryan Griffin on all social media platforms. We are so
Yes.
happy to have you
Thank
on the
you so
Backstage
much.
Pass. And on behalf of everyone on our team, you are welcome anytime. We are here
Yes, I
to
love
celebrate your
that.
music. As you can tell, we love your music here.
Seriously, y'all are
come
like
on.
prepared. You know
You got to
this
be
stuff.
prepared, baby. Throw you in the fire. You got to be
Yes.
prepared. The music's
Appreciate y'all.
fantastic. One to watch here. Ryan Griffin live. CRS 2023 are coming up here in a little bit. They got back together. I'm excited. The Bride and the Ride coming up. Everybody hit Sacred Ground. They're coming up here in a little bit. More to come. Thanks to Bangtail Whiskey, Gentle Ben Spirits, and our friends at HonkyTonk.